What is good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video, man. Today we're going to be doing it a little bit different. As you can see, I'm in the car, right? Please drop a like, comment, subscribe. This is something new, so if I stutter or if I do something like that, then you know why. But we're going to be going over what are the things that are keeping you broke, right? I'm going to go over 6 things that might be killing your wealth, whether you know it or not. If you can control these little things, which is doable, you'll be perfectly fine. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to go over is your brand new car, right? Most people, everybody wants to have the newest technology, the newest car, right? They see their friends and family, they see their moms and sisters, right? They pull up with a brand new car, but they don't know that they're going to be paying $600, $700 every single month. And most people, that's just too much money, right? Imagine how much they could be saving, spending $600, $700 every single month on just saving or investing, right? And you let it stack up, right? But also, like buying a brand new car, right? Your insurance is going to be higher, right? There's probably going to be a higher maintenance cost, right? Your oil changes and higher gas. So like buying a brand new car, right? Just the interest rates are high now. I know some people that are getting 20 with bad credit, and they're getting brand new cars, $40,000, $50,000 cars with bad credit. And they're going to be paying the same amount in interest as the car is worth, which is just ridiculous. So just don't get caught up in that lifestyle of having this brand new car. If you just grind and hustle for it, you'll eventually have the car that you want, you know? So the next thing I want to go over is your credit and the buy now, pay laters. So I personally don't use buy now, pay laters, but I do have credit. So if you can use your credit responsibly, credit is great. If you take advantage of the cash back, the sign up bonuses, right? And then also building your credit history. But if you cannot do it responsibly, it's just it. I know some people that are paying $200, $100, $300 in interest alone, right? Because credit cards have one of the highest interest rates, like debt, one of the debt that has the highest interest on it. So it can be up to like 30, 26% around there. And it's just not a good thing, right? Especially when you're paying your minimum payments, right? Which is going to take you forever, right? And you're paying $300, $200 in interest. It just makes no sense. So just watch your credit cards, right? Keep your spendings low. You want to use your credit cards pretty much like your debit card. So if you can't afford it, then put it on your credit card, right? And pay it off right away. But if you cannot, do not spend nowhere near the credit limit that they give you, right? So do it responsibly if you're going to do it. And that's low key killing your wealth, right? Because the market brings about 8 to 10 to 12%, right? And the credit cards are 20%. So just don't get caught up in that rat trap, right? The buy now, pay later, same thing. If you can't afford it, do not buy it. I don't even know why people download buy now, pay later. You might as well just either buy it if you can or don't buy it if you can't. So the next thing I want to go over is your food spending. So I used to be one of those people that used to spend $1,000 on food. I used to like eat at restaurants. I used to use DoorDash. I used to go crazy, man. So I used to spend $1,000 on food. I was able to get it down to 600, and then 600 to 300. And then some months I even spend probably around like 150 or so on fast food. But lately I've been eating a lot more healthier. So I'm spending around $300, and just, there's a lot of people that just don't watch what they eat, right? They go to McDonald's 3 times a day, right? They buy food for everybody. So they're probably spending $25 every single time they go or more. Now, and that was just for one person, for me. So imagine if you're feeding 2 people. Eating fast food every single day is just not it. Like, that's one of the easiest things to overspend on, because it's just so simple. And who doesn't love food, right? You want to go to the restaurants and buy the best steaks, right? The best treats, the best meals and stuff like that. So just make sure that you're watching what you spend on your food. All right, so the fourth thing that we're going to go over is overpaying for where you stay, your home, right? You don't want to be paying too much, right? I know some people that are paying $2,000, $1,600 alone, right, on just the rent, and they're able to pay it, but they don't have money left over for anything else just because they're spending way too much. The housing It's one of your biggest expenses that you're going to have for the rest of your life. And just if you can cut down on it, right, it's going to help you tremendously. If you can, like me personally, I live with my parents, right? I'm not ashamed of that. I'm able to save and invest just by being able to do that. And not everybody is able to do that, which I understand. Um, but just make sure if you're going to get an apartment or a house or something, that you can find a partner or like a roommate or something like that, just to help you lower the bills and your cost of living. So um, now there are some people that just don't want to live with other people, right? They don't want to have to deal with somebody that's dirty and stuff like that, which that's understandable. But sometimes you just got to sacrifice and do. You just got to build your way up, right, and sacrifice until you can get those things on your own. So um, just don't let the housing like kill your budget, right? So that way you're able to reach financial freedom and stuff like that. So the next thing I want to go over is the inflation on your lifestyle. Just because you make more money doesn't mean you can spend more money, right? Just use that money that you got at your raise, that you got at your job. Just use it and invest it and save it, like the difference, right? Don't just because you make a $5,000 raise, don't be spending that $5,000 on just whatever you want, right? A lot of people, they get caught up with the lifestyle inflation and just it's no good, right? Because you're always going to want the latest technology, you're always going to want the latest cars, um you're always going to want to keep up with your friends and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, my arm is hurting holding this phone up, but we're gonna keep going. So the last thing and the next thing is setting a budget and following it. So a lot of people, they don't have a budget, right? They don't know what they're spending. They don't know. They just, like I said, they just go in with their credit cards, right, and have no limit. They just buy what they want, knowing they can't afford it. And that's literally not the way to go, right? I'm pretty sure you know some of those people that just ask for money every time. They're like, oh, I got you when my check comes or whatever. You don't want to be one of those people. So you want to set a budget and follow it. And it's really not that hard to do, right? You just have to have discipline and just consistency. That's pretty much it. So those are the 6 things that I wanted to go over. If you guys like this video, and you guys want to see more, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. Also, if there's some things that I didn't go over, if you guys could please put it down in the comments below. That way I'm able to see it and stuff like that, and just we can talk about it in the comment section. But without further ado, that's pretty much it for the video. Just make sure these things aren't killing you in your daily life. So without further ado, I'm out though.